when China's expansion plans come through our border. Now, I'm going to show you a clip in a little bit that shows how many Chinese immigrants are actually coming through our border. It's crazy. And some people think it's on accident. I think it's by design. I think this is Xi Jinping's plan to get his CCP troops, his over in our country. And it's crazy because we already know they got bio labs here. You can have they're gonna have foreign police forces. Imagine, I can't believe Illinois even came out with this and passed this law where they're allowing foreign immigrants to come in and be part of our police department. So imagine people coming in from the Chinese Communist Party and having their own police here. And this is crazy. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. We'll talk about things I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my merch store. Also, check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for news as well. All right, let's talk about this news. The faces arriving at the border, whether it's the extensive Mexican border or the 8,436 miles of Florida coastline, are becoming less like the familiar Hispanic and Indo faces of Latin America or Cuban and Haitian looks seen on various vessels trying to reach the shore. The faces are changing due to the increasing diversity of nationalities and ethnicities making the journey. This is just wild. They are transforming in appearance due to the influx of various nationalities and ethnic groups racing to reach the U.S. Some unexpected and distant populations are becoming more and more prominent. I mean, what did you expect? The border is wide open. Of course they're going to come through. But Chinese immigrants are coming in larger numbers. Prompted by a message on the WeChat app, Chinese immigrants lined up to receive bags of leafy greens from volunteers in Monterey Park parking lot. Many had recently completed a challenging journey, flying from China to Ecuador, navigating the hazardous Darien Gap rainforest on foot, crossing Mexico by vehicle, and then crossing the border. But my question is, who are helping them get here? Who is helping push this? Who is leaving this border wide open for these Chinese immigrants and CCP people to get here? Well, a woman with an ankle monitor used by immigration authorities for tracking shared that she had been running a small restaurant in Wuhan. That's right, Wuhan. And wished to escape the social stigma of being twice divorced. Monterey Park has been a destination for Chinese immigrants with limited English and little money for a long time. Family hotels provided affordable lodging where many people share a room. Employment agencies offer jobs in restaurants, warehouses, or even marijuana farms without requiring work permits. However, the path some immigrants used to take entering the U.S. on tourist visas and obtaining lawful status, which I have no problems with, or overstaying the visa, has become less viable in recent years. The new arrivals are showing greater desperation, risking their lives and those of their children to reach American soil. Take a look at this clip.
A message to Alejandro Mayorkas. We are in the migrant camp of San Vicente. The majority right here on the back, all of them are from China, as they are migrating into the northern borders of the United States. Venezuela, China, 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 Venezuela, Venezuela, China. Where are you going? United States? United States, USA? Where are you going?
USA.
USA. This is China.
Yes, from China.
China. Where you going to the United States? USA.
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 American law, New York.
America, New York.
Yes.
Yes. Xi Jinping. No. No. Okay. USA. China. 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 Nepal. China. 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 You China. 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 All of you China. China. China.
Yeah.
China. 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 And China. Wow. Oh, Chinese. You from China? Ah, okay. China. China. USA. Going to the USA. Estados Unidos.
In April, U.S. immigration authorities encountered nearly 3,200 Chinese migrants at the Mexican border, a significant increase from about 200 a month before the pandemic in late 2019. I mean, that's what, 3,000%? I don't know. You check the math on that, but that's crazy. And although the numbers decreased slightly in May and June, they remain close to record highs. Experts in border security are deeply concerned about the potential inclusion of individuals entering the country alongside the massive influx the Biden administration is allowing. Laura Reyes, a former official at the Department of Homeland Security, warned that the current state of the border poses a significant national security threat. To that, I say, no duh. And Biden administration knows this. So it makes you wonder, why is the border wide open like this? And my answer to that is Biden's boss, Xi Jinping, China's president, the head of the CCP, wants this to happen. I think he's maneuvering his troops in through the border. But Reyes compared it to the 9/11 attacks and expressed worries about the possibility of future attacks on American soil due to the administration's leniency in admitting unknown and potential dangerous individuals. A recent government watchdog report displayed the overwhelmed state of the border. The report revealed that a migrant on the terror watch list was caught and released into the U.S. by Border Patrol agents, highlighting the communication issues within government. So he was actually on the terrorist watch list. They had him in custody and released him. David Mehlman argued that the border agents lacked the resources to thoroughly vet the large number of migrants captured at the border. He emphasized that due to the sheer volume of entries, enforcement agencies could not adequately screen individuals before releasing them. So my thing is, then don't release them then. If you can't find who they are, why are you allowing them out in our country? But Reyes pointed out that many migrants are from countries that are rivals to the U.S., like China, potentially facilitating espionage. She mentioned the increase in encounters with Chinese nationals at the border and the previous attempts by Chinese government to spy on Americans. Recent breaches of government email systems has raised suspicions about China's involvement, leading to an investigation by the U.S. House of Representatives Oversight Committee. Reports of Chinese hackers gaining access to senior state and Commerce Department officials' emails have caused concern amid strained relations between China and the U.S. The extent of the breach is unclear, but it affected multiple organizations, including prominent officials' email accounts. The Biden administration's approach of allowing various individuals into the country raises concern about potential security risks and the ease of carrying out harmful activities once inside the country. The Chinese are keen to reach the U.S. and have even started chartering boats to facilitate their journey. While not luxurious, this no-frills human transport cargo business helps them reach their destination. Florida is a decent destination, even if it's not as upscale as Martha's Vineyard. Internal federal intelligence reports indicate that federal authorities are increasingly worried about a smuggling route used by Chinese migrants to reach Florida illegally. Law enforcement lacks information about the coordination of smuggling between the Bahamas and Florida and the reasons Chinese migrants choose the Caribbean island for staging. Recent incidents of Chinese migrants entering Florida illegally through the Bahamas are noted. There have been 5 cases of Chinese migrants attempting to self-smuggle from the Bahamas, with one incident involving 6 Chinese migrants on July 16th. Customs and Border Protection data reveals a rise in arrests of illegal Chinese migrants in Florida from 5 in fiscal year 2022 to 27 between October 2022 and June. The number of encounters with illegal Chinese migrants by CBP has been steadily increasing since February 2021. Those seeking asylum are released into the U.S. with the court date for their immigration hearings. The option for illegal migrants used to be limited to housekeeping or construction, but now they can pursue professions like law enforcement or even operate bioweapons labs, which I alluded to earlier. They found that bioweapons lab off of California coast with COVID stuff, with rats with COVID in it and stuff like that. And then we don't hear anything else about it after that. And then you got Illinois, again, like I said earlier, that are allowing immigrants to be part of the police force. So what would that police force look like if a bunch of CCP agents or come through and want to join the Illinois Police Department? What happens to our Constitution? What happens to our rights then when you have immigrants supposedly trying to adhere to our laws or try to? Do you think they're gonna care about our constitutional rights? But the Biden administration's approach may have unintended consequences, or these are the consequences they want. This is the outcome they want. But it's definitely a bunch of potential security risks. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.